Hello, welcome back to another video. Welcome, my name is Indigo if you're new here. Today's video we are doing a little house update video. So I'm aware a lot of you haven't seen my place before. So in this video we're going to do a house tour. We're going to be doing some spring, summer decor refreshing, taking out some autumn pieces and putting in spring pieces, and also some DIY as well. So I've been to Dunelm. I know, payday, it had to happen. I had a vision in my head and I went to Dunelm, and instead of waiting and doing a decor haul, I couldn't wait. The impulsivity in me meant I had to put it all in place. So this video is going to be a bit more of a decor haul but in situ, which is nice because it means you can see the purpose of the pieces that I've bought. But before we dive into that, I just wanted to give a bit of context for the aesthetic we're going for in this place. So I, as many people are, I am really obsessed with the cottagecore, heritage, classic design choices that are kind of coming into fashion at the minute. So that is the way we're going with this place. I'll put up some pictures of the vibe, but if anyone has watched Grace and Frankie on Netflix, side note, if you haven't, go and watch it. It's a really cute show about two elderly friends. Anyway, their house has inspired me so much. They co-own a beach house, and the decor in there is just absolute goals. You'll have to go and watch it now. But yeah, that's the vibe we're going for in here. A little bit coastal beach house. I want it to feel really cozy and feel lived in and have personality, and I want to have some art, and I just want it to feel really cozy. We've changed from minimalistic, beige, neutral babe to cottage grandma. So that is kind of what we're going to start bringing in. There are going to be more of these videos as we go along the process of decorating different rooms. We've lived here since Christmas, so we're definitely starting to make our stamp on this place, but there are so many changes that we want to make, and now that we feel settled. So we have started in the lounge mainly. I think the next room is going to be the bedroom. But yeah, okay, enough talking. Let's dive into a house tour / Dunelm haul. So this is our living room and dining area as you walk in. So first things first, our sofa. We have swapped out some of our cushion covers for these new ones from Dunelm. So the cream ones here and here were already here from IKEA. But this beautiful frilly one, come and show you up close. This was from Dunelm, and I love the big frill. And then this one, we just tried to add, as I was saying earlier, a bit of pattern and a bit more texture. And I really like the texture of this one too. Also added some artificial flowers. So these are also from Dunelm. They're really quite good quality. So these I think are supposed to be like fake gypsophilia, but they're just nice and springy. So standing back, our lounge obviously goes onto our kitchen and our dining area. But as you turn to face this way, over here is where our TV is on our TV unit. Just to the side of that, we've got this lovely picture here and a nice new vase. So the picture actually I picked up from an antique unit in Loughborough, and it was literally 50p. I got it with another one. It was like a little otter that we've got in our bedroom currently. And I love that it brings some cool tones into the room, which is actually quite, warm. And then behind it, we've got this vase. So the vase again from Dunelm, and the faux flowers. I thought daisies were a really nice touch. I haven't ever really seen daisies that look kind of this real, and I really like how it's come together, and it looks like we've just been to a meadow or something and picked those. And then down here we just have a couple of bits at the top, and I like to change those out with the seasons. I think there was a pumpkin here before, and I've just changed it out for this cute little delicate flower, and it's actually a tea light, so that would look really nice once it's got a tea light in there. That's Dunelm as well. I think I want to show you my coasters as well, actually. We also bought these coasters. I find coasters sometimes really hard to buy, like a nice set. So these are ceramic. These are from Dunelm as well. I think there was 4. And they've just got this nice green, but they tie in nicely. So coming over then to our dining area, I freshened it up with this beautiful tablecloth, again from Dunelm, with this lovely kind of ditzy floral pattern on it. I thought it really gives that like cottagecore vibe. This dainty jug I picked up in a charity shop a while ago, but I've just thrown some of the faux flowers in there as well. Any of you that watch my car boot haul might recognise some bits, that yellow vase over there and the pictures above our beautiful side unit. This side unit is my favourite piece of furniture in this house currently. It won't be to everyone's taste, but I absolutely love it. The dark wood and the fact it's from like the 70s, it's an antique piece. We actually picked this up on Marketplace and I think it was about for 100 and something pounds. But for a piece of furniture that's such good quality and we'll take to anywhere we end up moving, it's just gorgeous. But it was just perfect. It fit in that gap perfectly. We are actually going to be building Vernie a new home on the top of here and staining it dark, like mahogany, like the chest, like the sideboard. So stay tuned because that will be in a video at some point. And then as you walk out of the living room, this is our hallway. So we haven't added too much to this. A lot of this is still quite bare with our IKEA units. This is just where we store our shoes and that. But over here I've added the beautiful daisy florals again. I just think it's really nice for spring to have daisies and they look quite wild. I do want to add some like beads or stones to the bottom of that vase because clearly they're not quite the right size, but I think it just looks really nice and fresh and bright. And then as we move through to the bedroom, I've got a couple of new bits in here too. So the bedroom really has not been decorated at all. This is just a living space that works for us, and I really do want to get round to decorating this room properly, putting some paint up. Like you can see the sconce, there's only one up at the minute. It's just things like that. It's literally just a room that's not really been touched, but I thought I'd show you the other couple of bits I got from Dunelm. First of all being this basket, which actually still got the label on. I think it was £20. It's just a great basket to have. You can throw stuff in. It's got my slippers in at the minute. It's really quite a good size. The reality of life sometimes is the stuff on the floor, and this basket helps me keep things off the floor. So that was a good find. And then this duvet set was in one of my last vlogs as well. Picked this up from TK Maxx. I think this really goes to show the kind of vibe we're going for. It's got a beautiful kind of ditzy pattern on. And I think somewhere in here, there's some cute little bees, which is so sweet. But because we haven't done any like wallpapering or paint, it was a way I thought I could bring in like that vibe for the house, but through smaller, cheaper details, just as we aren't doing this room just yet. But I thought I'd show you guys that because it's a really nice duvet set. So I hope from the little bits that we've changed, the conversation that we had earlier, you're able to kind of get a bigger picture of the aesthetic we're going for, the changeover from like beige and neutrals to adding a bit of pattern and a bit of colour and going more down like a homely route with our decor. I hope that's kind of coming across. We really are starting to try and put our stamp on this place now. So we've started in the living room with a DIY, which you'll watch in a minute. We've done some DIY paneling, which was actually fairly easily, but we're going to do a room at a time, I think. So the living room is obviously a priority, having people over, hosting, but I think the bedroom is going to be our next project. So if this is content that you kind of like, let me know if you have any ideas as well. But yes, I think that is it. I'll let you watch us putting up the paneling in the room and then do a little reveal of that, and then I think that'll be everything for today. Okay, so you can see me here using wall panel paneling. These are from Wix and no nails glue. So we opted for this combo to be a less damaging way of doing it. So you can see me just applying the glue and then applying the boards and then giving them a really good press and just making sure that they're all in line. You want it straight across the top because we were going to be adding a shelf. And then you can see me here just adding some tacks in to where some of the corners were pulling away. After that, it was time to add our beading. So we picked this up from B&Q, and we had to pick up 2 of these, and we got them cut down to the size of the wall. Also applying a thinner piece of beading at a 90-degree angle as the base of our shelf for us to put some frames and trinkets on top. Then once the panels were dry, so this was later on in the day, it was time to prime the boards. I'm just using some white MDF primer to cover the dark green colour of the panelling. At this point we weren't sure what colour we were going to be painting it. You can see me using a brush to get in the little details of the panelling. And this was the paint we were using from Farrow & Ball. It's a beautiful green colour that I was using on the panelling over the primer. Really actually satisfying watching this, so I'm just going to let you watch this for a few minutes. Okay, so you can see behind me, we finished painting the panelling and it's looking a lot more finished. We are actually going to leave this video here today. It's not quite finished. We're going to add some dowel knobs and some hanging baskets and some frames. So if you want to see this finished, make sure to press the subscribe button to keep up with any more house updates. And thank you if you've made it to the end of this video. It means the world. So that's everything for today. So I'll see you in the next video. Ta-ra for now.